A brand new mega cruise ship worth $900 million is in a high-stakes, all-or-nothing gamble.
You really don't know whether things are going to be successful or not.
She was built faster than any other cruise ship in history.
It's amazing. It's absolutely breathtaking.
Now she's sailing from England to New York for the first time.
I think we better start the fourth engine, Chief.
Is Norwegian Breakaway ready for a maiden voyage that could make her or break her? The ship's captain has been in command of this ship for only a few hours.
That's the boat for the lightsman.
Everybody needs to know exactly what they're doing and when.
Cruise director Julie Valeriat knows the stakes are high.
When you start up a ship, it's completely different than going onto another ship that's already been established.
Breakaway has 29 restaurants, more than any other ship at sea. Plus a Vegas-style casino, a Broadway-class theater, and 22 bars and lounges.
Basically, anything that a guest sees on the ship is my responsibility. I'm responsible for all the entertainment, food and beverage, hotel aspects of the rooms.
We are taking approximately around 80,000 pounds of meat. Everything includes pork, beef, poultry, about 12,000 pounds of seafood, 35,000 pounds of cheese, 1,500 liters of milk, 250 cases of fresh eggs, and 60 to 7,000 pounds of fresh fruits and vegetables.
Breakaway will sail much of the same route as the Titanic did in 1912, from Southampton to New York. The next day brings calm waters, and for one team, a lot of work. One of the biggest live shows to ever hit the high seas is being set up in the ship's main theater. Stage manager Richard Ambrose runs the operation.
We're loading in the set of Rock of Ages, a tribute to the 80s hair bands. It has all the popular music, and it's just a really fun, rollicking, just great show with all the great music of the 80s. The only difference between this one and the one that's playing in the Helen Hayes Theater in New York is the Breakaway Theater is a little bigger.
This is one of the largest theaters afloat, seating 800. And the Broadway show Rock of Ages is the most ambitious production ever undertaken on a cruise ship. 10 singers, 25 open mics, and a 5-piece band. Sound technician Butch Janer has his work cut out for him.
We're about to start, and this is our first performance, and it's my first performance full show. Nervous, but I'll get it.
The North Atlantic in spring is as unpredictable as it was in 1912, when the Titanic plied these very same waters. She sailed in unusually calm seas. Breakaway faces a sudden, massive storm.
The yellow stuff here is indicating the sea condition, and we have a little scale here. You can see that blue is good, and as it comes to yellow, the sea builds up, and towards the red here in the center, that means even higher seas.
The captain deploys stabilizers to make the ship roll less, so the performers one deck below can get their show on stage.
Unleash the beast!
But with a storm on the horizon, this show may not be the only thing rocking. Meanwhile, in the main galley, Chef Anukumar Chintapatla is getting ready to serve 2,500 gourmet meals in just 3 hours. 13,000 chicken breasts, 4,000 steaks, 3,000 lobster tails. All served up in 1 week from the 15 galleys located around the ship. After an evening of fine dining, the entertainment begins. The audience gathers for the first performance ever on Breakaway's Broadway-style stage. The sound techs are worried about their hardest song, which tests the stage and their abilities to the limit.
Come On Feel the Noise is right in the middle of the show. We have 15 different people talking. It's very hectic to make sure you've got the right mic up at the right time, at the right volume, and then different instruments being pushed to the right level at the right time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rock of Ages.
Come on, feel the noise.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for the awesome cast of Rock of Ages.
Production manager Christopher Holmes is elated.
Show went very well. It was successful. We had a few minor incidents, but outside of that, we were very happy with how everything went. And on to the second show.
Breakaway has 4 diesel engines capable of generating 84,000 horsepower. Right now, she's running on 3 of them. The diversion brings better weather. Now, passengers can finally take advantage of Breakaway's action-packed outdoor decks. Breakaway has both the most and fastest water slides at sea.
2, 1.
With 2 full-size swimming pools, 4 hot tubs, and a sports park rivaling any on land. This is what Breakaway was built for. The later hours bring out Breakaway's wild side. In the nightclubs and the casino.
Right now we're about to do my hair, make it even bigger for 80s night, just to get in the festive mood here. I got giant hair to begin with, so it's gonna help you out.
In the main theater, all the pieces are in place to get Rock of Ages back on stage. The show goes off perfectly. No sounds can be heard from the other stage.
We're rocking, rolling, ready to rock New York.
As the last fireworks explode in a grand finale, the party celebrating Breakaway's homecoming echoes into the night. Norwegian Breakaway approaches her home port of New York City for the first time ever. An early morning arrival in the city that never sleeps. Captain Ramsoy expertly docks the huge ship.
Breakaway, we're good on position on 88.
Very nice, Captain.
It's going to make the headlines.
The stern sticks out several meters into the Hudson, while the bow is just a few meters from the road. Now, Port Supervisor Ken Winkler has to wrap his head around what to do with her.
Breakaway is the largest ship to home port of New York, so we're using a forward section of the pier as well as the aft section of the pier for check-in. And that's something we would normally do if we had 2 ships here.
The ship is re-provisioned as 3,800 new passengers come aboard.
I think it's time to go.
A new captain, Evans Hoyt, takes command.
Pre-departure checklist complete, eh?
Let go, lines off.
Their next destination is Bermuda, just one of many exotic ports ahead. As Breakaway says goodbye to her new city of New York for the first of thousands of times.